My name is Salifyanji Nakamba. I'm coming from Atipex Distinctive Academy in Patamato branch. I'm going to talk about a topic in biology which is undernutrition, holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition. This is a type of nutrition which occurs in animals in a specialized duct called the alimentary canal. The holozoic nutrition consists of 5 processes which are ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. Ingestion, this is the taking in of food into the mouth. Digestion, this is the breaking down of large food molecules either using teeth or by using enzymes. Absorption, this is the uptake of soluble foods into the bloodstream. Assimilation, this is the usage of the food by the cells. Egestion, this is the removal of the undigested food substances through the anus. After that, we must know the diagram of the digestive system. So the digestive system consists of the following parts, which are mouth cavity, tongue, the salivary gland, the esophagus, the epiglottis, the liver, the stomach, the cardiac sphincter muscle, the pyloric sphincter muscle, the liver, the gallbladder, the bile duct, the pancreas, the pancreatic duct, the duodenum, the jejunum, the ileum, the colon, the caecum, the appendix, the anus sphincter muscle, and the anus. And the following are their functions. The mouth cavity, this is a site for digestion, e.g. chemical digestion and physical digestion by the teeth. Then we look at the tongue. The tongue, it is found in the mouth and it helps to roll up the food bolus so that it's rolled up and it's round. The tongue, yes, that's the function of the tongue. The salivary gland, it secretes saliva. Saliva consists of the following parts which are water, mucus, and salivary amylase. The water, it helps to cool down some of the food which is taken in through the mouth, and it also helps to warm up some of the food which was cold. Then the salivary amylase, it breaks down good starch to maltose. The mucus, it helps to lubricate the food bolus. Then we look at the epiglottis. The epiglottis, it prevents the entrance of food particles and water molecules into the windpipe. The esophagus, this is a passage, it is a duct which is a passage of food from the mouth to the stomach by the process of peristalsis. So peristalsis is the alternate contraction and relaxation of the circular and longitudinal muscles in a wave-like motion to push the food bolus down the alimentary canal. The stomach, this is a sac-like structure which helps to temporarily store food, and it also consists of glands which secrete, which consist of cells which are chief cells, the oxyntic cells, alpha cells, and the peptic cells. So the peptic cells secretes pepsin, the chief cells secretes hydrochloric acid, and the goblet cells secretes mucus. So the hydrochloric acid has 4 functions, which are it hydrolyzes sucrose to fructose and glucose, it kills the bacteria taken in through the food in the food bolus, it also provides an acidic pH for the pepsin enzyme, and it also activates the inactive pepsinogen to active pepsin. The pepsin enzyme, it digests proteins to peptides. Then the mucus, which is found in the stomach, it protects the lining of the stomach against the activity of the pepsin and the hydrochloric acid. Then we look at the cardiac sphincter muscle, which is found on top of the stomach. It controls the entrance of food into the stomach. The liver has 8 functions, which are deamination of excess amino acids to produce urea, destruction of old red blood cells to form bile, production of red blood cells in babies, production of heat, osmoregulation of plasma proteins such as fibrinogen, metabolism of carbohydrates, and storage of mineral ions and vitamins such as vitamin A and iron, respectively. The gallbladder, it stores bile. The bile duct, it is a passage of bile from the gallbladder to the duodenum. The pancreas, it secretes pancreatic juice, which consists of trypsin, lipase, and pancreatic amylase. Pancreatic amylase, it digests starch to maltose. Lipase, it digests fats to fatty acids and glycerol, and trypsin, it digests proteins, peptides. Then we look at the pancreatic duct. It's a passage of pancreatic juice from the pancreas to the duodenum. The duodenum, this is a site for digestion, which is chemical digestion by the enzyme. So the duodenum receives juices from the liver, which is the gallbladder, and from the pancreas. Bile. Bile consists of 3 things, which are sodium hydrogen carbonate, bile pigment, and bile salts. Bile salts emulsify fats. Bile pigment adds colors to the feces. Sodium hydrogen carbonate neutralizes the acidic time. After that, we look at the jejunum. The jejunum is the site for digestion. Digestion ends in the jejunum. So the jejunum secretes intestinal juice, which consists maltase, lactase, sucrose, and peptidase. So peptidase digests dipeptides to amino acids. Maltase, it digests maltose to glucose and fructose. Sucrose digests sucrose to glucose and galactose. Then peptidase digests dipeptides to proteins and amino acids. After that, we look at the helium. The helium, it carries out the absorption of digested end products. It has the following characteristics. It is long, thereby creating a larger surface area for absorption. It contains finger-like projections called villi, which furthermore increase the absorption of food. Then we look at the colon. The colon carries out the absorption of water. The rectum, it is a temporal storage of the feces. Then the anus, this is where undigested food is removed. Okay.